I just thought maybe we should start trying. It's time to branch out of the usual potion ingredients and try to add in ingredients that really truly matter. Potatoes.
As I was saying before I so rudely interrupted, I was Juniper, and she was saying that she heard from one of the fourth years that maybe we were going to be doing something really interesting on the first day of potions. And I'm
gonna push Alex's arm and be like, "What did I tell you? Potatoes."
And I said that nothing ever interesting happens in potions.
That's not true at all. What do you mean? Potions could turn you into another. Sorry. I'm sorry. Continue, Barney. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just excited.
So, getting the barkskin potion correct will be very helpful for, well, your duels and potentially a sore, well, backside. You don't want to fall on your butt without some barkskin there.
The door opens, and you can see Hagrid looks like he is a bit dirty, and he's got 2 large sacks that look like they're filled with fertilizer. Is everything all right?
Yeah, of course. Totally.
You sure?
I don't know why I'm not more excited. I don't really know what it's like. Should be more excited.
Is it Hagrid?
No. I'm happy to see him. Guess it was a bit weird and kind of sad, and I gotta work on the feelings from that, but I don't know. When I signed up for the class, I was super excited about taking creatures because, I mean, it gets me to dark creatures, but just kind of keep being reminded of the last time we saw creatures. Probably not going to start us off on Hinky Punks, though.
I don't think so.
Nice creatures it is.
Alex, that doesn't look right. Alex, that doesn't... Are you okay?
What am I doing? Who was?
I think you blacked out and you, did something, and I don't ever want to be judgmental because what you made could have been incredible. It could be. I haven't tried it, but it doesn't look right, Alex.
Alex, that's not right. I think you burned it by a lot. How long?
It looks like a fire, almost.
Your flame is way too hot.
That's okay.
It's okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I should have been paying attention. I just got distracted by me.
Let's have a look at your Mr. Pippin. Your station here is a little messy.
Yeah, I have a confession to make. I initially made a large, significant mistake with my first attempt, and I had to scrap it, and I started over, and this is with the help of Barney and Rosie. They gave me pointers and helped me stay focused so that I could get it just right. So it's a sort of a team effort.
It's a good thing that they did. This second effort is exactly correct. Good work.
Now, has anyone ever heard of a spry bat before?
Yeah, I have heard that they're kind of like a dog-sized, very thin bat, and yeah, and they have a shell.
They do. Do you know what they do with that shell?
They hide under it because it looks like the surrounding area, and they hide under it for danger and also for sunlight because they don't like sun.
That's right.
You see this long, thin tongue dart out, and and it looks like it licks something on the branches. There's a little bit of sap that is dripping down off of the branch.
There it is.
Is she hungry?
Oh, yeah. They love the sugar in the sap. Well, if we stay still for a little while, maybe she'll move about again. If we're really lucky, we can see her fly.
All right.
You reach out and you take Olive's hand, Clem. Stepping forward.
Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah. You should name her.
Yeah, you should. You should.
No, you. You saw her first. She's yours.
Clementine.
Huh?
Oh, Olive. Olive
What?
Clem. Look out. Just watch out. I think it's,
And then there's some droplets that begin to fall down.
I think that as I'm like pulling up the robe, like it's falling on me onto the robe as I'm like passing it over, and then like I kind of maybe hit a stick or something and like accidentally just toss it into her face. Olive, I'm so sorry. I was trying to keep it from hitting you, and you know, when I think about it now, it is. It was probably the worst thing I could have done. I just put it right in your face. I'm really sorry.
You literally smeared poop on my face, Clementine. I feel like a lot's going to change this year. And I don't feel ready for it.
And you can see that several students are turning around, looking at what looks to be some sort of fight over near the far side of your table.
Look, just if you kept yourselves in your own corners, this would never happen. But you know what you're gonna do?
You're the one that came over here and you started throwing food.
Yeah, no, I didn't start throwing food. Actually,
You dumped it down my front. What are you talking about?
So if you're gonna bump into me, then of course you're gonna get sausage cake all the way down you. And look, if you're gonna then throw your food on me, well, you're already covered in food, so of course I'm gonna get Ashley into it because you're always in everyone else's business anyway, so it kind of suits you to be.
You
know,
literally
covered.
put food down my front.
Yeah.
Maisie, I know it might not sound like it, but you've always trusted me before. Trust me now. In the long run, this is what's best for all of us, okay?
Well,
Clem, you notice that Olive is laughing over
Excuse
the
me, what?
Ashley Indigo group. As Clem looks over and sees Olive laughing with the Ashley Indigo group, what do you do, Clem?
That doesn't make sense, right? Do you see that?
Maybe
Am I
it's
crazy?
Like no, maybe it's like the spell that I cast.
Wait, are you saying someone
Amazing.
put a spell on? Yeah, well, they'd have to. But I'm not crazy. She's laughing, right? That's not...
she's laughing.
Have you ever like
Yeah.
laughed at someone's jokes because you felt bad?
Maybe it's a sarcastic laugh and we just can't detect it because of distance.
Okay. let's be real. It's Olive. It's Olive. So there has to be a reason.
Yeah.
There has to be a reason.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Because we'll see if everything is all right. If she comes over and you say something funny and she laughs, then everything's okay. And then if she doesn't laugh at it, then she's under the control of Ashley.
You think she could be under the control of Ashley?
How she could be under the control of Ashley?
Why else would she
This
be
is Olive we're talking about. She couldn't be under the control of anyone. It's impossible.
But Ashley was involved in the whole thing where we were all acting very strangely, if you'll recall. So maybe she has some more tricks up her sleeve. Maybe she'd slipped in a secret scarf or necklace or ring or something with the same kind of thing on it to Olive, and now she's behaving like Ashley's funny.
Okay, well, let's just wait until she comes over and then we'll ask her.
Do we need to
see? Well, I'm asking her.
Well, that seems to me like it could lead to conflict, and we've had enough of that. I glance at Maisie. Sorry.
Wait, so we're just gonna see Olive
back at him.
We're just gonna look at Olive laughing at Ashley Indigo and then pretend like it didn't happen?
No, I definitely was gonna ask her what Ashley said that she laughed in her face about.
Yeah.
One time I was laughing with somebody that I didn't like, and then they were laughing, and then I was laughing, and it was almost like we were having a laugh off, but you know what I mean? Ah, and they were like, ah, ha, 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 and then we just kept laughing at each other, and it was almost like fighting, but with laughter. So it could be similar.
Maybe she's laughing in the same way that Ashley laughs at other people, as she's like, you're so funny, except it's not funny, it's nasty funny. Maybe that's, but
or she's pretending that it's genuinely funny to set her up for failure later.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to get in there to make friends with them and then infiltrate the Ashley web.
And then give them
she would tell us that that's what she's doing, though.
Something.
Maybe it's like a surprise. No, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
All I know is that Olive's just so super smart that I'm like, oh yeah, she's got it under control.
She is S.W.O.F.F to the core. No one doubts that. Cheat for a shade, and undesirable number one, and all sorts of things by her side. So
no, just I hope she knows what she's doing.
We switch over to Olive and Ashley Indigo, as well as Gale Greytwig, who are kind of cleaning themselves up a little bit after the partial food fight occurred. And Ashley just finishes saying something, and Olive, you're sort of laughing maybe a little bit too hard at something stupid, it wasn't meant to be a joke. What am I going to do with these robes?
I think we still have time before class if you wanted to go back and change.
I suppose we have enough time. What is wrong with your friend? Why did she even come over here to do that? Didn't make any sense.
It did seem a bit out of nowhere, didn't it?
Well,
maybe just having an off day.
Ashley looks at you and she says,
why are you over here anyway?
Look, I know we've had our differences in the past, but regardless of our history, it just seemed like she was giving you grief out of nowhere, and I know we've argued before, but I'm not unfair. I was just... I held a grudge in the past, and I don't want to do that this year. So... trying to do a peace offering, I guess.
Try and convince Ashley, please.
Okay.
Well, that's fine, I suppose.
Gail, like, leans in to say something to Ashley. Doesn't matter.
I had something I had to pick up, from the potions classroom. If you know, we could head to the dungeons together.
All right, that's fine.
And Olive's gonna kind of like step back to make room for Ashley to stand up from the bench.
S.W.O.F.F, you see Olive start to walk away with Ashley from the table.
Wait, she's going with them?
You think they're about to fight?
It don't look like they're about to fight.
Yeah, but like, what if she's like being nice and then she's gonna corner her in like a dark alley?
Can I read between the lines to see if I can figure out what's going on with Olive?
Sure. Read between the lines and use your relationship with Olive. An 11. You can ask 2 questions.
Yes. I want to ask, are they telling the truth? But, like, are they being truthful in this situation? Is the first question. Yeah, as opposed to, like, are they... Yeah.
No.
Yes! We know, Swamp! Oh, my God.
I would say specifically, like, you know Olive well enough that you can tell when she's, like, her mouth is smiling, but her eyes aren't, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are they planning?
I think you've seen Olive's social tactics enough in the past 2 years that you would recognize the way that she tries to get into people's good graces. So I don't think you would really know much beyond that, but I think you'd be able to tell that she's trying to force a friendly interaction where she's not feeling one.
Okay.
Is that fair to say, Whack? Can I say that much?
I think so. I think you might be able to recognize it happening maybe like when you first got to the school and you and Olive were interacting a little bit. There might have been some of that then, would you say?
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's similar but slightly different.
Okay.
Yeah.
This kind of unease and like the difference of the eyes. I think the eyes not smiling is a really good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Maybe we should touch base with her later and talk to her later on. I think
We're not gonna follow and spy.
What, Alex?
No, I just thought maybe we were gonna follow and observe. No?
Well, I mean, I tried to observe Ashley earlier and it turned into a food fight, so I think I'm done observing for the day. But
Okay, I mean, I'll take that veto.
I just think we need to ask Olive about this separately. You know, maybe
We don't want to interfere with her operation if there is one.
I think that I think we should just ask her quietly, you know, if she's okay and
Should we whisper?
yeah.
Right.
What?
Should we whisper to her?
No, I don't. No, I don't mean now. I mean like later. We should talk.
Later, I'll whisper. Okay.
Like a later whisper, not like a now whisper.
Okay.
All right.
So, class is fun.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
If you count getting poop all over your friend as fun.
Who did you poop on?
Well, I didn't poop on anybody.
Well,
Take
you
care of
said you
magical
got
creatures.
poop on your friend.
It wasn't her
But
poop.
was it my poop?
Oh, it was someone else's.
It was a
Who pooped?
creature's poop.
Oh.
Creature of the day.
God.
I was trying to keep it from landing on Olive, and I accidentally threw it in her face.
That's no big deal.
I'm gonna give Clem like a under the table pat on the leg, as in I know what this means to you.
I mean,
It's kind of funny.
and
Did she laugh like at all, or like was she like?
yeah, did she? laugh?
She did laugh, which makes a lot of sense now that I've seen her laugh with Ashley Indigo. Her capacity for humor is huge, apparently. So that's good.
Hey, look, Clem, don't compare yourself to Ashley Indigo, okay?
Yeah,
Because
that's
what
messed
you're
up.
doing here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really messed up.
Because friends don't compare friends to Ashley Indigo, right, Alex? And that includes ourselves. So it's very different, okay? There's something going on here. And the laugh with you was real because you're really friends. You are really friends.
Yeah. Yes. So, you're right. You're right, Maisie, I know. It's just embarrassing.
I mean, I peed my pants like 3 times last year, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
These things happen.
Yeah.
She'll never forget that, though, for the rest of her life.
Well, it's a
One
good
day,
thing.
when she's old and she's thinking back on me fondly, maybe she forgot about me entirely, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, hopefully she remembers me when she's like 80.
Clem, let's take a deep breath.
Well, anyway,
She's
she'll
gonna
look-
remember you.
We've already
Yeah, she'll remember
me
me for
hear it.
poop. Rosie, she'll remember me for poop. That's all right.
She won't
What's for
remember
lunch?
you for poop. Not poop.
No, not poop. You will be remembered for S.W.O.F.F. and everything S.W.O.F.F. has done and achieved.
Bravery and humor and intelligence.
Oh, thanks.
Your incredible ability to direct a show.
Yeah.
That went horribly wrong. Okay,
Wait,
actually,
I'm sorry.
let's just...
Did you curse the costumes, Clem?
No, Ashley Indigo did, and Olive's hanging out with her!
Clem.
It's fine. We're missing potatoes.
I'm okay. We're good.
It's fine. You're awesome.
Ancient Runes was good. How about you guys?
Lily and Barney are walking towards the table.
Hi guys.
Lily sits down with her eyes wide. What's going on?
Well,
I pooped my pants.
What?
I just saw
I was trying to help.
Olive and Ashley Indigo walking towards the dungeons?
The dungeons?
I think so.
Dark down there.
Well, they were walking
So-
that way.
it's part of a.
It's going to be the Imperious curse.
See, we
That's
can sit.
illegal. It's super
It is.
illegal, right?
Right.
Like I don't know much
It
about
is.
magic, but
Yeah, it's good that you remember the really important part, like the illegal spells, though. But I mean, we thought that maybe at first, but now we think maybe it's some sort of big brain plan,
like a
spur of the
spy.
moment thing. Yeah, then she's not felt us in yet. She saw the opportunity and was like,
look, we don't
swoop.
know. That's the point. We don't know. Okay, so we just need to
Maisie, I think you missed a bit.
What?
You missed a little bit.
Oh, where? What?
Yeah,
Where,
you have-
Barney?
You've got food all down your front.
That was me. I was bringing out the food and I tripped.
We don't need to. Do we need to? We don't need to.
I'm getting kind of nervous.
No, it's S.W.O.F.F. We don't need to. There wasn't.
I started a fight with Ashley Indigo and she threw food.
No.
She threw food.
Rosie, you don't need to.
I just don't want anyone to be upset, okay? I feel like everybody's teetering on the edge of upset.
What's going on?
We started a fight with Ashley Indigo, and then Olive came over to help, and then she helped by stopping the fight, and then, well, you saw the rest. And nobody pooped their pants.
That's true.
I'm very confused.
I'm sorry.
It's
I think that's my fault.
I think it's normal.
Honestly, we're really confusing when we say it out loud, I guess.
You know when the puzzle is mixed with another puzzle and you're trying to put it together, but then you realize there's like two puzzles in one box?
You know when the puzzle is all just edge pieces? You know, like someone took each puzzle and just took edge pieces from each puzzle and then put it in one box and then threw out all the other puzzles.
Does your grand do that?
Why would someone do that?
That was like really specific. Have you done that before?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Good to see you, Lily.
Yeah.
So.
That transfiguration after lunch.
Transfiguration.
I have a class and I don't know which one it is.
What?
What day is it?
Today's Monday.
Monday.
I have one of my electives.
Yeah, I have an elective. I've been thinking about my electives.
What about them?
Yeah.
I might take another one.
Another one? Instead or as well?
As well?
Which one?
See, that's where I don't know.
What are you taking already?
Magical creatures and runes.
Mm-hmm.
That's two.
And so I have space for one more, and I'm thinking about seeing if I can try and get one more. But the options are just kind of not.
You could do math.
Right, but it's not really just math. It's like magical math and.
The teacher was nice.
And they tell you things, and then there's divination, which is other things that tell you things, and then there's. No, yeah, so those are the only two real options.
I'm in divination. Anyways, yeah, divination definitely sucks.
I think Olive is in divination, actually.
Oh, cool. Thank God it's not just me. Y'all kind of made it sound like it was like the worst class on campus.
Well, I'm taking Muggle studies. So I think that's the worst. Oh, it'll be good. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if Alex... So... Oh, man.
It might just stick with two. Barney
See, at this point, I would...
3's good for career options and stuff, so...
Yeah. But I didn't want to force you to take a third. It's just mentioning
you're
it.
right. Yeah, it's better to do. It's better to have options and stuff, but it's just. I guess I'll figure it out. Who should I speak to? Our head of house, I assume.
Definitely not the manager.
Vice Headmaster Flitwick?
I think the head of house is probably right.
Or Headmistress McGonagall?
Well, our head of house is Vice Master
Yeah.
Flitwick.
Okay, well, maybe I'll talk to him about it. I mean, he probably had lots of students. He'll have good advice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you're going to have time. We don't really have that much time until Care for Magical Creatures.
Well, I have double charms after. I can speak to him after charms class.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Can you stay nearby for moral support, Barney?
Sure.
Thanks.
What class do you have for your elective, Rosie?
I don't have one till 5th period, so I think I just have like study hall, right?
I think Hufflepuffs have an elective.
Yeah, but the electives on offer for the next period are like Muggle studies or like arithmancy, and I don't understand math, and I'm already a Muggle.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
So free period.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I would figure out like how to get over like my fear of water or something. I'm sure there's like some magical charm for that, because I haven't been able to do yoga by the squid in a week. Yeah, what's up?
Well, two things. First off, Miss Squid would definitely make sure you were okay. You'd be safe with Miss Squid. But secondly, in the summer, I worked on some spells for water things.
What are they?
Oh, well, they can stop water getting on you, or they can inflate things so that they float. But they're tricky third-year spells, so you need to practice them a bit.
Well, that's, yeah. Well, I'll get there. Probably by the time we graduate. I still can't do a first-year spell, Alex. I just did like my first water spell like literally today. Remember?
Yeah, and apart from like, sick water getting all over the classroom, it was good.
Yeah. Why do there's so many bodily fluids. I'll think about that on the free period, probably.
Yeah, well, you should...
About your bodily fluids?
What? Yeah, I threw up.
Oh.
Into my cauldron in potions class earlier today, because I made a potion last night and I put mashed potatoes in it, and then I tasted it and then I threw up.
Oh, Rosie. Are you feeling...
I mean, it was totally fine. It's just that then I tried to clean out my vomit out of the cauldron and it got all over the classroom, and then Alex tried to clean it up, but he turned the classroom into a desert. So,
a desert.
But I got a pretty good on my potion, so always look on the bright side of life. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
That's like your theme song, Rosie.
Yeah, except always don't go near water now. Doo-doo, doo-doo,
like, always know where all the potatoes are.
I like that one way better than the water one.
Always have spare food in your pocket.
This is making me feel way better.
Rosie, have you not been to see Miss Squid at all yet this year?
Oh, I also haven't showered. I'm afraid of the shower. When I was home, I would turn the shower on and close the door and tell my dad that I took a shower.
Rosie.
I'm afraid of water.
Or water?
Yeah. When I volunteer at the kitchens, I only cook on the side away from the sink.
Rosie.
I've been drinking tea.
Okay.
I can't tell you the last time I had water.
That's not great. Why don't we, you know what? Okay. This is gonna sound crazy, and it's probably not something I should be saying, but do you want to do exposure therapy? I had to do some with my therapist around cars.
I'm a little young to see you naked, so.
No, what? No, not fully. Oh my gosh, no. It's when you have a thing that you're scared of. For me, it's okay. Let's not get into me, but say spiders, and you're scared of spiders, and then you just take pictures. You look at pictures of spiders until you can handle it, and then you just slowly expose yourself to the thing that you're scared of.
Waterboard me? I don't know what it is, but I think that's when people put water on
Rosie,
you.
No. How about this? We don't have to do anything right now, but maybe when you're feeling up to it, one of us, we could be here while you had a drink of water, and we could hold your hand, and you wouldn't have to do it all the way, but and then we could just do little baby steps.
I did do Aguaminti earlier, but because it was with vomit, it didn't really feel like water.
See, that's the way. Maybe you can think about, rather than the Great Lake being full of water, it's just full of wet air.
Tea. Full of tea.
Do you think that I could put a tea bag in my bathtub?
Why?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that would make it tea.
I think that you could actually buy those as like bathtub tea bags. I think that's a thing.
Might be good for your skin too.
Yeah. And it's like you're just having you're in a little cup of tea.
I'm a cup of tea. Because I could take a bath in a cup of tea, but I definitely couldn't take a bath in water. That would be crazy. I don't like smell bad or anything, so I think I'm good.
I would like to smell Rosie.
I think you're making a mistake.
Tough it out.
I would like to remind everyone, I washed the floor with my cloak that was covered in vomit this morning, and I am still
You don't
wearing
have
it.
to make a roll for this. I mean, you just you just smell her.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, I have to get back into the mindset because I feel like my whole experience would be different with this full smell knowledge. Maybe we should. Maybe our first exposure therapy should be a bath later. Actually.
Well, you're gonna
Like
bring a
quick
tea bag, right?
Yes, I will bring a tea bag. Yeah.
Okay.
You can just put it in there. We can close the door. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I can do that. Because I don't know if I can get into your...
Suit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
I don't have one.
Can your clothes go into the water?
Just put all
like laundry?
Go in the water with your
these
clothes.
clothes should go into the water.
What do you mean? But the last time I was in my clothes in the water.
You don't have to wear them. You don't have to wear them. They can just go and have their own
Don't
fun
you think
experience.
my clothes will feel sad?
No.
Isn't there a prefect's bathroom on the 4th floor that...
Well, that wouldn't matter because I'll never be a prefect. That would be so dumb.
But
Ronnie,
we could...
you really like flowers and stuff, right?
Yeah. I like flowers.
Well, I'll maybe I can bring you some, and you can put them in the water. And then you
like
would,
a lily pad or something?
Well, then you would, I don't know, feel more comfortable.
That sounds nice. Yeah, I could try that. That sounds cool.
Okay. So, I'll bring them.
Where?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, next period I'll probably just sit outside, probably about 50 yards away from the lake.
Okay. We have magical creatures, and we'll be outside, so maybe if I see some flowers that I think you like, we can bring them back. Right, Alex?
Yeah, sure. Flowers.
Cool. Flower bad.
I don't know what flowers are.
We should change
Good?
the word bad.
No, or bad.
Change it to
I don't think there's bad flowers,
uptime.
Alex. Have you seen
Oh,
a
but I mean,
flower?
No,
and-
I'm with Barney on that. Every living creature is beautiful.
But aren't some flowers
like
more?
they're evil flowers? I don't
Poisonous.
understand.
No, I mean, like,
Roses, take it or leave them, to be honest. I feel pretty...
that's what I mean. Some
Lukewarm.
people like some more than others.
So that's my name, kind of.
Right, she doesn't like roses
But
because
like,
they're
that's
trying
okay.
to.
If you don't like them, that's okay.
No,
I'm like
she
not a
doesn't-
flower.
I was
Like,
just
that
using that as an example. I wasn't actually saying that for real. I was saying this is an example. Someone could say...
Yeah, no, I understood what you were saying.
It's because roses are trying to steal your shine. You're the only rose for us.
You are, and you're so much better than the roses because you don't have any
make food.
thorns. That's what Clem meant, right?
Oh, thorns.
Clem?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really sweet, Clem. Thanks.
So she can take or leave roses, but always take a Rosalina.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yes.
so sweet. And I'm gonna reach
I could
over and
never-
just I'm gonna wrap my arms around Clem and give her a big hug. Thanks, Clem. That's just so sweet. Thank you.
So is there flowers you'd prefer, Rosie, or?
No, I'm happy. You could bring me grass and I'd be happy. I like grass. Actually, don't kill it. Maybe only pick up flowers that have already fallen off. Barney, don't kill anything.
I'll try.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. It's good thinking, Barney. Flowers smell nice.
Right. Okay, so, we don't have a lot of time before, class. We should probably get going.
Probably a good idea.
I'm gonna go sit outside.
Okay.
Yeah. If you feel up to it, just say hi to Miss Gwen. I'm sure she misses you.
Yeah, I'll wave at her. From
Yeah,
the-
wave.
From a distance.
From as comfortable distance as you can be.
Are you ready to go to Transfiguration, Clem?
Yep. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
All right.
Good to see you guys for lunch today. See you at dinner. Okay.
Hi, Clem.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Macy.
Bye.
Bye. Was that a bit sudden, or was that just me?
I think it may have been because my cloak was wet when I touched Clem.
Is Maisie mad at me because I kind of accidentally said she was sort of?
Oh, Maisie's definitely mad at you. You called her Ashley Indigo, didn't you?
I didn't.
You did what?
Yeah,
know
yeah, definitely mad at you. Maybe when you're out looking for
Surprised she
flowers for
didn't
my
punch
bath,
you in
you
the
should
face.
to get some flowers.
But
Or
what's a
Maisie.
flower that says? I didn't mean to, but I accidentally compared you to someone who is not a good person. But you
I
are
know
a good
the
person.
perfect answer to this question. Nothing indigo colored.
That's a good. I should
Alex,
get
we
one.
should start looking.
Yeah, we should just head out early now, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna head out early and get started.
Okay,
wish us
see you
luck.
later.
Well, yeah, okay.
We'll walk.
Barney and Alex walk off as well.
Alex, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I mean, what were you thinking? Ashley
When?
Indigo? Maisie?
It wasn't what I meant to do. Maisie went over apparently and created a conflict, and I was like, we don't want to create conflicts because that's what Ashley does. And then she's like, are you calling me Ashley? And then I had just lost right there, and there was no coming back.
So you decided to continue further down that very wrong path?
I didn't think. I tried to backtrack. I just got a little turnaround, maybe, and
Oh, we're
no,
going to need a lot of flowers, Alex.
for a potion or
No. Come on.
okay.
And they walk off. Meanwhile, in the dungeons, Olive and Ashley Indigo are walking down the hall nearby the potion classroom. You're the only two people down the hallway here as you're walking down the hallway. Ashley sort of says,
Right, so I'll be just going for a change then. You said you need to use the potions room?
Right, yes. I just needed to pick a quick thing or two up. What class do you have after this?
Well, charms.
Oh, perfect. I'm actually heading that way. So, do you want to meet back here? We could walk over together. If I walk alone, I always end up getting distracted and lost. So, best to travel in pairs.
Is that why you're always traveling with your friends to class then? Because you get lost.
No, I mean, that's just friendship. But the past couple of years, I've gotten in a bit of trouble when I'm left on my own, and I'm trying to do a bit better this year. So.
Better, you say? And how are you going to do better?
I'm thinking of starting with not skipping class, not breaking curfew, and not casting spells when I'm not supposed to, but the last one is proving to be a bit difficult.
Well, I suppose with everything that's happened to you since you've come to Hogwarts, it's not exactly unexpected.
What, the getting in trouble bit or the casting spells part?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, a bit of both is fair.
There's been a lot of talk about you and your friends about school since we've come here.
Really? What kind of talk?
Well, I'm not one for rumors personally, but with everything that happened with Scorpius and Albus,
she looks at you and she sort of furrows her brow a little bit, and she says,
"You didn't have anything to do with that, did you?"
Anything to do with what? Them breaking up?
Yes. There's been rumors going around that, well, maybe one of them decided to get involved with one of you or your friends.
One of us?
Oh, well, it's not exactly a stretch, is it? They haven't even come to your table so far.
Right, but I mean, they're older than us. None of us are having boyfriends or anything like that.
Really? That's not what I heard.
Oh, what did you hear?
Well, there's been a lot of talk about, well, that little Ravenclaw boy and that matchstick of a girl. What's her name?
Maisie.
Yes, Maisie.
You think they're dating?
Well,
Did you heard that?
I heard it going around the school. People saw them on the bridge over the weekend, and they'd only assumed.
just because we're friends doesn't mean we have to do everything as a group all the time. Sometimes two of us hang out together. Sometimes one of us go one way and others go the other way. We're not all attached at the hip all the time. So just because two of us break off to have a picnic on a bridge alone doesn't mean they're dating. They're not dating.
Of course not. Anyway.
Why? Have you got a boyfriend?
Well, I should just get changed.
You have a boyfriend, Ashley.
I would never kiss and tell.
Olive's gonna do one of those like, "Ugh, you're so bad," kind of like arm tap things, and then like gauge Ashley's reaction.
She giggles. It's the first time you've heard her giggle.
Right. Well, I'll meet you back in 5.
All right. She
Then
starts
you
to walk down the corridor towards the Slytherin common room.
Olive's gonna turn to walk to the dungeons, and Ashley won't see it, but she's gonna go. And then she walks off to the potion classroom.
You do the little vomit wiggle.
Yeah, doing the shake off the interaction. But she does it quietly, self-contained.
Do you go into the potions room for anything?
Yeah, she goes in and... Is anyone there? Is she alone?
Nobody's in there.
Yeah, she's just gonna grab like 1 or 2 relevant ingredients that are, you know, open and available to a 3rd year. That way it doesn't look suspicious. She has something new on her, and then she's gonna come back out and wait at that little meeting spot for Ashley.
You wait a little while, and Ashley comes out, clean robe. She's always had the appearance of having like high-end clothes and whatnot. She's generally been, I don't know that you've really paid too much attention to her in the past, but maybe like now you're realizing like she does have that sort of the rich girl attire. You know, she's got nice shoes, she has nice clothing, even her robes are nice, like a little bit nicer. They're not like the normal ones that most students get from the usual place in Diagon Alley, like maybe they're custom tailored or something. But she has that sort of look about her. And she comes out and she says, "Ah, now that's better."
Much. Now, while we walk to class, why don't you tell me a bit about this not boyfriend of yours?
All right.
Hogwarts student?
No, he's a muggle.
A muggle?
Yes. My
Tell me
parents are
more.
muggles.
Are they really? I had no idea.
Yes, he doesn't go here.
And what does he think about you and your family? He has no idea. He just thinks you're a muggle.
Yes, it's not exactly hard to trick him. I mean, my parents in our house, well, I don't know if you're familiar with the Muggle world, but my parents are sort of celebrities.
They're muggle celebrities. What do they do?
Well, my mother is in films, and my father is... Do you know what a content creator is?
I think so, but, just so I know that we're thinking of the same thing, why don't you say it first, and then I'll tell you if that's the same one that I was thinking of.
in the Muggle world, there's social media. Here, let me show you Twitter.
She starts to take out her cell phone, and she says,
Oh, but don't tell anyone. We're not supposed to use cell phones during school hours.
Oh, please. I do loads of things I'm not supposed to. You should see how many pets I've snuck into the school.
Really?
Loads. They've no idea.
Where do you keep them all?
An expert witch never reveals her secrets.
You're so bad.
And Olive's gonna kind of like lean over her phone and start looking at whatever she pulled up.
she starts pulling up like Twitter, and you're just seeing, you know, what Twitter looks like. How would Olive sort of react to this?
Olive's trying to piece together like what the images next to the text is, and she's like, so it's like an art gallery in your phone, like a portable.
Well, I guess you could think like TikTok is like that.
Oh, right, totally. That makes sense. Talk, right? Yes.
It's TikTok.
Sure, yeah.
Sometimes I stay up in the night and I can even look on TikTok for 5 hours.
Totally. Yeah.
I think it helps me sleep, but it doesn't really.
Is that what most things on Muggle phones are for? Helping you sleep?
No.
What's
Really,
the point then?
Well, that's the big question, I suppose. So, anyway, my father, he makes, I don't really know what he makes, but a lot of people really seem to like it.
That sounds amazing, honestly. You must love having famous parents.
Yes. Why wouldn't I?
And they must love having a witch in the family, I imagine.
Yes, they're quite happy about it. They they were very proud of my grades last year.
I'd like to read between the lines.
Sure. A 7. You can ask one question from the list.
Are they telling the truth?
No.
That's so lucky. I wish I could get my parents to pay attention to me like that.
So what do your parents do?
Well, my mum and dad started a bit of a shop, repairing and reselling sort of used magical items, and mum used to run a bit of a magical creatures sort of rehab, I guess you could call it, out of our home, but she travels a lot. She goes, comes and goes as she pleases, and she's very artistic, so you know, she's always making a friend or...
Does she have a gallery anywhere?
No, she's more the spur of the moment, join a theatre troupe or a travelling group of circus performers kind of type. Not so much painting, but more dance and theatre and things that take her far away kind of things. So...
Oh. Well, that must be nice. Well, I need to go to Chom's. Look at the time.
Right, I have to get to Transfiguration, so I'll see you at Potions later.
All right. And she sort of does like the sort of fake smile, and she turns and walks away.
Olive's gonna like mirror whatever expression she makes, and then as soon as she walks away, she's gonna go.
You run
then walk off to
into
class.
Maisie and Clem, who are also headed to class. Maisie, Clem, one of you can try and notice something for me.
Is it with our relationship with Olive?
No. You can use your relationship with each other. One of you.
My relationship with Clem is at 0.
Yeah, same.
I have a +1 to mind, though.
I also have a +1 to mind. So it's really toss up.
Somebody make a choice.
I'll do it.
Okay. Clem. 7. As you are walking with Maisie, trying to head off to class, to Transfiguration, you can see Olive coming up the stairs from the dungeons. And you can, I think, just barely see Ashley Indigo walking away. You can try and ask me a question from the list.
Okay. I don't know. So I guess my response is like, the closest question would be, did it seem dangerous? Like, I'm trying to read the vibe of what happened, I guess.
Potentially. And I think, Maisie, you and Clem see Olive before she sees you.
I'm gonna grab Maisie and, like, pull her to the side if there's, like, an alcove that we can, like, hide in for a second.
Try and be quick and quiet, please, Clem.
Yeah.
With your relationship with Maisie, which is a 0, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You grab Maisie, and Maisie makes like a squeak, like as you pull her, and Olive, you notice them immediately.
Clem, Maisie, over here.
Hi, Olive.
Hi.
I squeeze Clem's hand as we step out of the alcove.
Yeah. Hey.
Olive's gonna kind of like lean and look at the alcove. Where were you headed?
Oh, I thought that I saw something on the wall, so I wanted to investigate it further. How's it going? What were you up to?
I went down to the dungeons and just headed to class now.
Yeah, that I wanted to ask. Why? Why were you in the dungeons? A couple of people saw you hanging out with Ashley Indigo.
Yeah, I helped clean up at her table, and I had to go to pick up something at potions, and she had to go change her robes, so we just walked
together. Like, like catching up.
What did you talk about?
I asked her about her parents and what she did over the summer.
Those are nice, deep topics.
Not really. Just kind of basic getting to know you stuff.
So you're getting to know each other?
She told me a rumor she heard about us.
About us?
Is that why you were hanging out with her? To find out the rumors? I knew it.
Apparently the school is, and Olive's gonna kind of like look around. They're saying that we broke up Albus and Scorpius.
We did?
I know, that's what I said.
How?
She said that the school is saying the reason they broke up is because one of us did something.
Yeah, well, school's stupid. Always has been.
But wait, none of us did, right?
I don't think so. I didn't. I mean, you didn't.
No.
None of us did. Where's that coming from?
That's
I tried telling her. None of us are, dating and doing that kind of stuff yet. I don't think she believed me.
Wait. You were like talking with Ashley about us?
And like,
well, I was trying
dating.
I was trying to set the record straight. I told her I thought it proved that we didn't have anything to do with the breakup. How could we be involved in the breakup if none of us are even thinking about that kind of stuff yet?
Wait, is this about the play?
The play that she sabotaged.
No, but like Rosie, didn't Rosie and Scorpius in the play, they...
What?
No? Oh.
Well, I mean, that doesn't...
Yeah, but they knew it was
count.
A play.
It's a play.
Well, yeah, but it's Ashley Indigo, so...
Yeah, so she could be lying to us like she always does. It's none of her business.
Do you think that Albus and Scorpius blame us?
No, I just think Ashley Indigo has got the wrong end of the broomstick.
The whole noggin's gone, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I still think we need to be careful, though. If rumors are being spread about us, who knows what they might say next.
Well, I don't think it's up to us to change what we're doing just because people misunderstand.
Also, wait, you're not thinking about dating at all?
Me?
Either of you?
I mean...
Maisie.
I mean, Maisie. Like, listen, we could, dance around it all day. The whole Alex situation, it's blowing my mind.
I don't know what you're talking about, Clem.
Yeah, okay. All right. But Olive, you're going to tell me that you're not thinking about it at all? Not even once? Listen, I saw the way that you looked at that guy at that play. I saw that.
Wait, hold on. You and Alex said... Are you dating?
Me?
Maisie!
No, I mean, no. I mean, he called me Ashley Indigo. Why would I date somebody who would compare me to Ashley Indigo?
Well, I mean, to be fair, you know, Olive was just hanging out with her, telling her S.W.O.F.F secrets, you know, hanging out, best friends, walking in the dungeons.
I'm sorry, telling her secrets.
We were talking about S.W.O.F.F. I mean, I'm sure you didn't tell her secrets. I'm sorry. I was exaggerating for joking effect. Transfiguration? We gotta head there now, right?
I need to change my robes. I'm still covered in...
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll see you guys there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Olive, are you going straight there, or...?
Yeah, I'll see you there, I guess.
In the Transfiguration classroom, or are you coming to the... Isn't that something... Don't you need to pick up the book that you forgot in the common room this morning, Olive?
I'd like to read between the lines.
Oh yeah, go for it. Relationship with Maisie. Nate, you can ask one question.
What are they planning?
To talk to you alone. I think you've seen this a couple of times, but the other way round, like when Maisie's been uncomfortable and giving you a look across the thing, as in like talk to me, but the shoe's on the other foot now, I think, so you'll probably recognize it from that.
Olive's going to pause for just like a beat and then go, right, I knew I was forgetting something. Ugh, okay, let's hurry.
We'll see you there, Clem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I just walk away. I dip super awkwardly. Like I'm Michael Cera walk out of there like, bye.
John Cusack and Michael Cera rolled into one.
Yeah, I just speed walk with a veracity that shouldn't be coming out of my body.
Rain just starts pouring down.
Yeah.
We follow Maisie and Olive walking off.
Olive. I'm sorry, I just, why were you doing the corners of your mouth thing with Ashley Indigo?
What corners of my mouth thing?
You know, the corners of your mouth when, like, I don't know, it's a bit like, when, you're really bored in a class and you're pretending to pay attention and like you're just like it's a bit like that. And then it's also a bit like when you notice that Clem is feeling awkward and you tell her that it's gonna be okay. It's like you really mean it, but you also what are you doing with Ashley Indigo?
I told you I was walking to the dungeons with her and talking to her.
Olive. I didn't say anything to the others because I figured there's a reason why you're not telling us what you're doing. And maybe that's because you just want to go off and find you without S.W.O.F.F, and maybe that's because you don't want to get us in trouble, or maybe it's because you do like her, but I don't think you do like her. But I think something's going on, Olive, and I know that there's a reason why you aren't telling us, but I can see it, and you can trust me. And look, even if it's actually indigo, and you need help, I'll help you, Olive. If you need it. And maybe I'll even help you if you don't. Sorry.
Did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell you about that time when my dad had to take away my favorite hippogriff when I was little?
I don't think you did. Is Ashley the hippogriff, or?
He had to not get rid of her. Sounds so awful to say it like that, but I think my parents were in some kind of trouble, and they had to take her away somewhere, and they wouldn't tell me where. And at first, I thought that they were keeping this secret because they were just being mean, and they were being parents, and parents never tell you anything, and they're never fair. And I learned later that they were just trying to protect me by not telling me, because it was a part of something much bigger that was happening, and they weren't allowed to. And I didn't really understand that at the time, and they couldn't really tell me why they had to keep it a secret, because then they'd have to admit that it was a secret that they were keeping, and then it would have just unraveled the whole thing. One day, I'll tell you the full story of how my parents got mixed up in a ring of hippogriff dealers. It's not a fun story, and it does not have a happy ending. But the point is, I spent a lot of time being upset with them and thinking that them not telling me meant that they didn't trust me, or they didn't love me, or they were doing something hurtful to me. And then in the end, I felt like I had wasted so much time and energy being upset with them for something that wasn't their fault. They were just doing what they were told and trying to keep me safe.
But, Olive, they have each other. They weren't in it alone.
For the sake of argument in this completely unrelated story about hippogriffs from my childhood.
Completely unrelated.
I'm not alone either.
But But just because there's other people, it doesn't mean you can't be lonely. And I'm not asking you to tell me because I want to know for me. I'm asking you to tell me so you're not lonely with it. And a lot of things have happened, Olive, and I understand that you're trying to protect everybody because, well, that's what olives do. That and fall from trees. I mean, not you, just like the fruit. Is it a fruit? Anyway, just, I know that, but I'm not, I'm not saying that I'm comfortable hiding things from, the others, but I understand that you need to, protect people, but, we also need to protect you, and
Well,
Olive, it's okay. I can handle it. You know I don't have as much experience with the crazy stuff as everybody else. Well, actually, maybe I do have experience with the crazy stuff, but just different crazy stuff, you know? As you guys from last year, and but I have this space in my head that's just for S.W.O.F.F, you know, and like the rest of my head just can be full with everything else, but there's still like a little, it's like right here, you know, still just like the little S.W.O.F.F bit, and yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore.
that's all right. I just appreciate your trying to say anything at all. Maisie?
Olive?
I can't tell you why the hippogriff had to go.
I know. But it had to go for a really good reason, right? Yeah. So, you don't have to tell me, I just know that what you're doing is for a good reason, and so maybe I can help without knowing what it is, and be around to give you a hug after a long day, hanging out with Ashley, Indigo, and maybe we can talk about the hippogriff. Obviously nothing to do with Ashley Indigo, but we can maybe just say, oh, today was a hard day with the hippogriff, or something, and maybe I can help with the others in some way to help them understand that it's not them without telling them that there's anything about hippogriffs going on, you know?
Just don't let them hate me.
They could never hate you, Olive.
We'll see.
We don't have to wait and see, Olive. I already know.
You heard what Clem said. She already thinks that I'm telling S.W.O.F.F secrets, and all I did was walk with her to the dungeons once.
I don't think that was what it was about with Clem. I just think that she just really appreciates you a lot. And I think that maybe she worries that when you meet other people that you might not appreciate her as much, or it's like you know, like there's two kinds of flowers and they're both beautiful, but they have different it doesn't work. When there's two kinds of potions and they're very different, and one is more no wait, that doesn't work. It's like, I think she's just worried that when other people come into your life that she doesn't maybe mean as much. And I don't think that she hates you. I actually think that she really cares about you, and that's why she behaves like that, because she wants you to care about her in a very same equal way to how you do now.
I'm not saying she hates me now, I'm just saying... Let's just wait and see how the year goes.
I'll say it again, Olive, we don't have to wait and see. I already know it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
We are going to be very late to Transfiguration.
Yeah, I'm sure we can come up with some kind of excuse. Like, let me just quickly get changed. Hold on. She, shimmies around the bed, so I assume with her now, and pulls out a new robe and gets herself sorted. Will this do? I think this will be right. Okay. Right, now what are we really doing? Because we can't go in and say that we were having a talk about Ashley Indigo. So maybe we can what were we doing? I mean, any ideas?
Looking for my textbook.
Yes. And we found it, right?
Oh, we should actually look for my textbook. I don't think I have it.
Oh. When did you last see it?
I don't know if I've touched it since we got here.
Oh no. So you might not have brought it with you?
You take the wardrobe. I'll check under the bed.
Okay. And Olive, if you can't find it, you can just share mine. Okay. I open the doors. Start looking through.
And that's a good place for us to take our break. That was the first half. By like that. That went by mighty quick. A lot going on this year so far. And it's only the first day of classes. What will happen during the rest of the year? I have so many things planned. So many things. It'll be fantastic. And plus, just think about all the things that these players do to themselves. It's fantastic. Sometimes I don't even have to cause any sort of calamity. It just happens on its own. So, if you haven't done so, please make sure you're following all of these wonderful people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW to go follow them in all of the places. It's also a place where you can download the system for free. It's totally free. You can download the system, play it with your friends, and enjoy. And she who shall not be named doesn't make anything off of it. So enjoy and create your own worlds and, have a good time. make your friends cry. Whatever you want to do, because this is we do a little bit of everything. So you should do the same. And make sure you're following all these people if you haven't done so. And if you have a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes, support these wonderful people, or just sub to them. Get yourself some emotes and support them because they're great role players, great people. Go give them a follow. Go give them some support. Make sure you're following us here on Twitch, Table Story here on Twitch, and Table Story over on YouTube, as well as Twitter. We're at a Table Story on Twitter, and we've got a relatively new show that just started called Mistlight, and we have something else coming up soon. Something else is coming up rather soon, very soon. So you should definitely check out the teaser that has gone up for that. Maybe we'll be learning more soon about this new show. We'll have to wait and see. We'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight for more Witchcraft and Wizardry.
All right, Alex. So we need to meet by Hagrid's in just a few minutes.
Sure.
If you go over there and you can see if you find any flowers that don't look like they've been smashed or anything too bad, I'll go this way and I'll see if there's anything, on that side maybe.
Do you know what you're looking for?
No. Do you?
No. Should we ask Hagrid? Because if anyone knows the local flora and fauna, but flora is currently relevant, it'd be Hagrid. We can say, hey Hagrid, we have some nice flowers. We need some that help in baths, and at least one that says, to a friend, I'm sorry that I accidentally compared you to someone who is not nice. I'm sure he'll figure out something.
Alright. Yeah, I suppose he does know the area around where he lives the best. That makes sense. Okay.
Let's go ask him. Yeah, let's ask him.
Okay.
Like, rush on over to Hagrid's hut. Uh-huh.
No, you go and you knock.
Yeah, I knock. Excuse me, Hagrid?
All right, hang on just a minute. Class hasn't even started yet.
Sorry.
All right, hang on. You just
Sorry.
finish up this rock cake.
He's got rock cake, Barney.
Do you think Rosie brought him one?
Probably. I expect she's like his main supplier.
Do you think she brought like a lot of them? Like she brought like a basket full of rock cakes?
Maybe. Or maybe she does them regularly so she can have an excuse to come down more often or
Have you
something.
ever had a rock cake?
No, they're too intimidating, which is odd to say about food, but there you go.
Are they actually rocks?
Well, no, I don't think so, but they're definitely hard like rocks, because when Hagrid eats them, you can hear them going... Listen, you might be able to hear it right now, actually.
All right, here we go. Hello there. Class hasn't started yet. I'm pretty sure we still have a little bit of time.
You're right. It's not class related.
Well, then what is it?
Barney and I were wondering if you could tell us about some of the local flowers, because we need to collect some for some friends. One is for a bath, and the other flower we only need maybe one of, and that is a flower to say sorry about insulting someone, like insulting a friend. Is there any flowers around here that are maybe good for either of those?
Well, yeah, I think there's loads of flowers about. I don't know how many you can still pick, though. You might find, some, chamomile. You might find, some lavender. I don't know. Sometimes Lottie she'll recommend that I use some jasmine.
Right.
You know, because I've been working out here a lot with, and you start to smell this whiff of that really rich fertilizer smell of that, like, start of spring kind of fertilizer smell.
Jasmine for that, according to Lottie. Did Lottie say anything about apology flowers, or...?
I never heard of them. What's an apology? Is it green?
I don't know. I have no idea. Should I just look for a nice flower, or...
Are there...
Barney, this was your idea. What kind of flower do I need?
I don't know. I just know that, you know, like, flowers are nice. And when, you know, someone wants to smell nice, they use flowers. And when you want to say sorry, sometimes you use flowers. I don't know what kind.
I've never really paid attention to flowers. They're just kind of there. I don't help anyone? Barney, Hagrid?
I don't know. Just grab some nice looking flowers. Rosie will like anything.
Oh, what do you mean, Rosie? You'll like them?
Oh, the bath flowers were a request from or for Rosie. I can't remember.
Maisie will like them.
Right, yeah, the apology flowers.
You're saying you're sorry.
Yeah. So Maisie would like... Wait, so she likes Quidditch. Is there a Quidditch flower?
Well, I mean, sometimes they find flowers glowing on the Quidditch field, but usually I think they pull them out. They put sand down. So maybe you should get her sand.
Sand? Sand's nice. It's like beaches and Quidditch pitches and deserts.
I don't think she's going to know what that means. Sand?
Right. Then she likes flying because that's in Quidditch. So is there a broomstick flower?
Thank you for the help, Hagrid. We're going to have a look around.
We'll see you for class in a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Say, about that, well, never mind, you'll see.
See, okay, we'll see. Okay. Okay, we'll go on a flower hunt. We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, Barney.
Alright, you go that way. I'll go this way. And if you see any nice looking flowers that you think Rosie would like, I mean Maisie would like, then, you can, you know, not sand.
Right, so, well, see, this is how we should split it up, because you're looking for flowers that smell nice. So you go smell all the flowers, and I'll go look at them all. No, we'll both look and smell.
Looking
and then we'll bring
smelling.
Back the best smelling and the best looking flower, and you can have the smell good ones, and I'll have the look good ones. And then it's all okay, and then we win, and it's mission accomplished.
Alright. Let's meet back in a few minutes.
Okay. And break. my head off, like, hunched over 90 degrees, just staring at the ground. And
You walk through the pumpkin patch a bit. Yeah, try and notice something for me, please, Alex. Or investigate. I'll leave it up to you.
Let me see the questions to see which would be more helpful for me currently.
Good plan.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go investigate, I think. Yeah, investigate for this one.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. I got full
Two
success.
questions.
Okay. Is there anything of use here?
Oh, yes. I think you find some... I want another roll, and it will slightly alter this one. I read about that, please.
I will use my house benefit to automatically succeed. This is important.
Okay, so you find some of the flowers that Hagrid was talking about. You recognize the chamomile. You recognize the lavender, and you put together some, a rudimentary sort of like bouquet. You get a bunch of sort of pretty looking flowers.
It's pretty good. I think
It takes you a little while. You're probably doing it for like 5-10 minutes or something.
Once I got a bunch together, I head back to Barney. Barney?
You see like Barney probably you might see like his back or something. He's sort of looking around, obviously, for more flowers.
I head on over and tap him. Barney, I have some.
Oh.
Flowers. I go,
wow, where did you find all those? I've been looking the whole time. I only have this.
And he holds up there's like some drooping flowers. He found some that were, there's a few like petals that are missing on a bunch of them.
well, you can see if you kind of just start at the fertilizer pile and kind of go head outwards from there, I think like some of it's tracked and some of the flowers go
you
really
got
nice.
all of those. I can't go the same way that you just went.
Do you want some
We
of
don't
these
have
smell
any
really?
time left. We have to go see Rosie. And are you going to try and find Maisie? What are you going to do with all those flowers while we wait?
So some of them smell really nice, so you can have those for Rosie, and then I'll just take the nice looking ones for Maisie.
I don't know if I really have any nice looking ones.
I can just use some of mine. We'll split mine in half, and then you can.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah, we had a mission to complete, and we completed it.
All right.
Yeah, I should run in and try and find Maisie, or maybe I should do it between classes. Do we have enough time for me to run inside, or?
You can ask Hagrid.
Yeah. I run up and knock on the door. Hagrid, do I have enough time to run inside real quickly, or?
Hang on a mo.
Sorry.
Hagrid's significantly dirtier, and the smell of fresh fertilizer is even more strong.
Yeah, what now?
Oh, do I have enough time to run inside real quick?
We only have about,
He's trying to peer, look out towards the clock tower.
Uh-huh. We have.
He's squinting as hard as he can.
I can't see the time.
And you can see that there's about 10 minutes before class.
I can make it in 10 minutes. Yeah.
All right,
All right,
but
Barney.
don't be late. I am a professor after all.
Right. Should we call you Professor Hagrid from now on?
Oh,
All right, Hagrid, thank you. We'll be back.
Right, yeah, we'll be back real quick. Okay. Good luck. Give Rosie a high five for me.
Okay. All right.
And break. Now head on into the school.
You rush on into the school. Now, here's a question. Do you remember what class Maisie has next? Don't look at the schedule. Don't cheat.
It's too late. I did way ahead of time. Like miles ahead of time. I know that it's Transfiguration. I think Alex would know as well, because he did mention earlier, want to know people's schedules and stuff. I'm pretty sure I know.
Okay. Rush off. We follow Barney. He's rushing over towards the lake. Rosie, what does Barney see?
I think Barney sees Rosalina on the top of the hill overlooking the lake, in child's pose on the ground, just at full in uniform. So basically just curled up into a ball essentially on the ground. That's what he's seeing.
You maybe feel like the environment disturbed a little bit.
Oh, hey Barney.
There's like some text trying to make its way sort of down by your face so you can see it. It's just kind of like crawling.
Hey, Rosie, are you all right?
It's a really cool trick with your words that they can, like a snake. Yeah, I'm good. I was doing a little yoga. That one's called the child's pose.
Oh. Does it hurt?
No, does it hurt you to sit on the ground?
Oh, I just meant...
Well, you can work on that. Like, there's stretches you could do. Lots of different stuff. Yeah, you should be fine. That's probably like the easiest one because you're just like a little turtle person.
But... So do you think, like, do you like turtles?
Yeah, I don't have any. I've never thought. Yeah, I don't think that a turtle's ever done anything that would make me dislike a turtle. Do you hate turtles?
No.
Barney?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, because that would be like super weird if you had like a vendetta for like a super innocent, cute animal like a turtle.
No, because like turtles like water, right?
Oh
They
yeah.
like water.
Yeah. Maybe like right now at this stage in my life, I'm more of a tortoise.
Okay.
They don't like water.
They're different.
I think. Yeah, I think they're different. I think tortoises crawl on the ground and don't swim. And sometimes people put them into the water and they drown, unfortunately, because people think that only turtles swim.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. It's actually really sad.
Oh, no, don't cry.
No, I'm fine. I was just thinking about all the dead turtles. But I'm okay. No, I'm fine.
I found some flowers for you.
Oh my god. Whoa. Wow.
Sorry,
You
I think some of them are kind of crumpled a bit because I found them, like you said you wanted some that, had that they didn't have to be picked.
You found some of them on the ground?
Well, yeah, that's what you said you wanted.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Wow. Normally people just ignore the weird things that I ask for, so that's really thoughtful, Barney. Thank you. Do you want to keep one?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You just tuck it in this pocket on your cloak, right there.
Does it look?
Looks nice.
Does it? It looks nice.
Yeah. You look very fancy.
Oh, I don't think anyone's ever said that before.
Hey, you look fancy? Don't you think we all kind of look fancy in these robes? She like swishes her robe really dramatic. Which
yeah,
probably smells horrible.
Yeah. You look fancy.
Yeah, people don't wear things like this in America. So it's, I feel kind of like, I was going to say a wizard, but I guess I am a witch. So that.
Yeah, you are one, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. These will go great in my tea cup that I'm going to sit in later. I'm not going to take a bath.
Right.
Right. No bath.
Because
just
tortoises don't take baths.
That's right. Tortoises don't take baths. They don't. Because they don't like water.
Right. So, I must smell a little funny. Hagrid,
I don't really smell anything. It's weird. I smell like, it almost smells like acidic over here. I can't really smell much over it.
yeah. Well, Hagrid, he had,
Fertilizer?
Yes.
Because he's been doing the gardening.
Yes.
He does that. Because I bring him his rock cakes and then he's always gardening. And then I sometimes, in return, he gives me his pumpkins.
That's what I was saying to Alex, that, you know, you probably brought him, he was eating the rock cake.
He was?
Yeah.
Like, I know he eats everything I make him, but it's nice to hear that he's actually eating it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, because, like, you know, sometimes people can say nice things, but, like, they don't mean them.
That's kind of mean.
Yeah, it is a little mean. It's kind of hard to understand how sometimes people say things and they don't mean them. It's weird.
Well, if I ever say something nice to you, I mean it.
Oh. Thanks. That's so nice. Have you ever done a cartwheel?
No? Is that like what you were doing before? I can sit on the ground.
Yeah, no, a cartwheel's different, but yeah, you could do that. Do you have class, Barney? I don't want to make you do yoga if you're gonna miss class.
I guess I do. I just wanted to bring those by.
Thank you. I will. Well, I was gonna say they're gonna be helpful, I think. I don't know. Maybe Clem will have a good use for them. Because I don't really know what her plan is with the big teacup, but thank you, and your flower looks great, and you're gonna have a great class with Hagrid. Give him a little fist bump for me.
Okay.
Okay.
You stay like a tortoise?
Thank you. I will. Tortoise right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Barney. She's gonna slowly, like, kind of moonwalk backwards away from the situation.
Barney turns around and sort of rushes off.
Rosie's just gonna sit down and hold the flowers and then put her head to the ground in like a curled up ball situation and just kind of take a few deep breaths.
And we switch scenes. Alex, I think you need to be quick and quiet.
Okay, that's great. Sure, I can manage one of those. Okay, good. I will be quick.
So, Alex is rushing through the school, neglecting the "don't run in the halls" Hogwarts rules. Alex is rushing past people. There's probably a few students that are like, "Hey, slow down! Where are you
Sorry.
going?
Emergency. Sorry.
Fire?"
Kind of.
Rushing towards the Transfiguration classroom, Alexander, you can see that Maisie and Olive are almost to class. You actually see them on the other side of the Transfiguration corridor.
I try to catch their attention. Will's heading over, so I'm like kind of jogging over, waving.
Maisie, you can go ahead and try and notice something.
Is this a relationship with Alex?
Yeah. Okay, I think a 7. You can ask me a question. I think there's a pretty obvious one.
Is there imagine if I ask you, how do we get out of here?
Please do.
How do we get out of it? No, I'm kidding. Is there anyone or anything sneaking around?
Absolutely. Not so much sneaking as wildly waving and running full tilt towards you guys. There's flower petals that have sort of come off of the flowers that have kind of just spilled out over his robes. And Alex is all sweaty.
I sort of turn around and look at him and just kind of pause where I am. So my body is still facing the same way, but my head is facing him, and I've just stopped there.
Hi.
Hi.
I found some apology flowers.
I don't think I've ever heard of those before.
That's what Hagrid said. I just kind of... It was Barney's idea. He also seemed confused about it, and then he ran off, so... You're not like Ashley.
So why did you say I was?
See, I had lots of thoughts that I wanted to say, and they all tried to come out at once, and they got blended together. So I thought about it more and slowly and carefully since then, and what I really just... We all should have happy times this year, and Ashley's not a source of those, and
And I'm not like Ashley.
No. No. Would I have gone and gotten apology flowers for Ashley?
I don't know. Would you take Ashley flowers? I don't...
No.
Is
Like,
Olive
that was
just
the whole
like
thing.
looking between both of them as this is happening?
Yeah, she's not saying anything. It's like ping pong.
No, I wouldn't bring her flowers. That's the whole point, is the I don't want the Ashley in my life in circles thing. And definitely not in my friends, because I want them to be happy, and she's not a source of happiness. Sorry, I know you've got a thing. You know? So this is me saying See, you're not like her at all. I wouldn't bring her flowers, and I brought you them. It was Barney's suggestion, but if he had suggested I bring them to Ashley, I would have said no.
You would have said no.
Yeah.
You don't sound too sure about that, Alex.
Oh, I'm just anxious, so sometimes I say things like they're a question when they're really not. Like that, see, I'm doing it again.
Right. Well, thank you for, bringing me a pollen flowers.
Apology. Pollen? That's a good pun now. Okay, cool.
What?
Yeah. Are you not angry at me anymore?
I mean, I guess. I don't really like being angry at you.
Hey, I don't like being angry at nothing.
Right. I'm just glad you don't think I'm like Ashley.
No, that was a really stupid thing to say.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's not. Olive, like, I'm sorry, Olive.
Wait, Olive, are you angry at me too? Do I need to get more flowers?
No?
No? You didn't sound sure. You said that like you was unsure. You're doing the me thing.
I'm doing the thing. No, it was like a no, I don't think so. Like I said no, and then I realized that I couldn't really answer on behalf of Olive because, well, I'm not Olive.
Olive?
Why? Did you want to get me flowers?
I would if you were angry at me. Are you angry at me?
You would get me flowers if I were angry at you?
That's what you do, right?
So you only got me flowers because you thought it would stop me being angry at you, not because
No.
do something nice.
No. What? No,
Olive, you can share my pollen flowers, and I take them out of Alex's hands, and I split the bunch in two, and I just push, like I just thrust half of them into like Olive.
I made you feel bad feelings because I compared you to Ashley. I wanted to clear that up and apologize. And then you wouldn't have the bad feelings anymore. And one of those was angry at me. You said you didn't like it.
No,
so it counts as a bad one.
I didn't like being. I didn't like being angry at you, Alex. I just thank you for the flowers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Really? Thank you.
Okay, that sounds better.
What? Because I said really.
There's the way you said it. It sounded. It made it really. It made some of the anxious go away a little bit when you said it that way. So that was nice. That's all I can say. I have to. You go.
I especially like that you shared them with the whole castle, and I gestured down the hall where there's like petals like strewn as he's like run away. It's like you made the castle a little bit happier.
I was just in such a rush. I guess.
No, it's nice.
Are they bashed?
No, it's nice. It's like you shared it with the whole castle, Alex. It's nice. Look, it's like.
Okay, good.
Petals.
I meant it then.
Like a fairy tale.
Sure. Okay, well, I have to go out to Professor Hagrid now.
You're gonna be really late.
I can
we were
run pretty
already
fast. Okay, bye. Sorry about the something that I did. Bye.
About something that he did? Did he forget already?
What was that?
I don't know. He compared me to Ashley and then that thing.
Is that what boys are like when you're dating them?
You don't it makes it sound like we're dating, Olive.
Well, he sure didn't do that last year. That's all I'm saying, Maisie.
Well, we're all a bit older and wiser, Olive. Wow, well, maybe wiser is not
Nothing about that was wise, Maisie.
not the right word to use.
Did you see? It was like all the colour drained from his face when I said, "Would you have got me flowers, Alex?" And he was like, yes, I would have. Always.
He meant well, though. Like, his heart is in the right place, you know.
You know,
he
he
gets
only...
it wrong, but he doesn't mean to. He always means to get it right, and he does the thing that he thinks is right, but then somehow in the space between his brain and his mouth, it gets a little bit confused and comes out slightly different. And that's okay.
I think he only said that to not hurt my feelings, which was
what?
very considerate.
Wait, what? Said what?
When I asked him about if he would have gotten me flowers, I think he was just being polite because he didn't want to make me feel left out because he's a good friend.
Yeah,
I think we both know he was lying, Maisie.
Oh, so he wouldn't have got you flowers? Or...
No.
Okay. Boy,
He's just
confusing.
He's just too nice to say that. He's a good friend and didn't want to hurt my feelings. But he could have just said that, you know?
Mm. He wouldn't, because he's Alex. We are so late. Okay.
You head into class. And I think that we're going to skip a little bit of time here.
Does that mean we don't get any trouble? Yes.
Potentially not. You actually don't get into trouble. However, Alex, you need to make me a quick and quiet roll again.
Okay.
Okay. Which would you like to be, quick or quiet?
I feel I'm going to be quick. I wish I could be both because I feel like that's most useful right now, but
of course.
I feel like I'll be
that's why it's the good option for when you get a success.
I'm going to go for quick.
Okay. So, we see Alexander rushing through the hallways at top speed, trying to get back to class. And it is a bit of a mad dash. Rushing through the hallways, Alexander we see him sort of skid across the stone, smacking into a wall here and there as he is rushing back around the courtyard and towards the suspension bridge. Alexander, you make your way across the suspension bridge towards the quad. And as you do, you can see that there are a few problems as you head to the quad. First problem, Miss Nanny Buckland is making her patrols through the quad for late students. Second problem is that she is between you and where you need to be. Third problem is that you can see that let me roll for this one. Oh, very nice. That there is a familiar face making their way towards you. It looks like James Potter. The 7th year student and brother and troublemaker and Git, brother of Lily Potter. What do you do?
I think I'm going to rush up to James.
You rush up to James. He says,
Yeah.
Whoa!
James.
What's going on?
Do I need to give you a special title now that you're a 7th year?
Do I know you?
Oh, yes and no. I'm Alex.
Gonna need a little
Lily's-
bit more than that, mate.
Lily's friend.
Oh!
One of
Right.
them, not her only one. She has lots. I have an emergency.
And that would be?
I can't remember. But I think I'm supposed to go to Hagrid's right now for class.
Yeah, mate. You're pretty late.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't
that
know
was
how
the
that
emergency?
happened. Yeah, I think so. Could you help me get to Hagrid's?
Please try and convince James Potter to assist you in mischief.
Oh, convincing. I'm really, really good at that. Oh, 7.
Please choose one from the list.
Oh, I know what he wants. I bribe him.
And how do you bribe him? He looks at you and says, so you're trying to get to class?
Yeah. Are you a taxi service? Can I give you these 2 galleons?
2 galleons? For what?
To help me get to class.
You're going to pay me to take you to class so that no one notices you're late?
See, that last part I don't think I said.
It was implied.
Well, Mr. Potter. Sorry, I was trying that out. It didn't sound good. James, that's
Now go on with the Mr. Potter. I quite like that.
Okay, well, Mr. Potter, it appears I found a sickle that I can throw on top.
This isn't bad. I never really thought of this. Helping students...
The business idea is free, yeah?
Helping students get to class when they're late, and they pay me.
Yeah, it's like an escort service.
be a bit mixed up. But sure, why not? Have a free period.
Thank you so much. Professor Hagrid will be overjoyed.
Wait, you're late for Hagrid's class?
Yeah.
Oh, he won't even notice. But I'll still take the 2 galleons and the 1 sickle.
Thanks. Here you go.
One problem. We have a Miss Nanny Buckland to contend with.
I noticed that. You're well practiced by now.
I am. That I am. You know what I found since Nanny Buckland has started working here?
Uh-huh.
She has a certain reaction to loud noises.
Uh-huh.
Well, I happen to be quite adept at making loud noises.
I had that feeling about you.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what. You get ready to run.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll create a diversion.
Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Potter.
All right. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I think maybe we could... And he starts looking around the quad. And he spots something. And he says... Perfect. He starts to swirl his wand around. And he points it towards a statue. And he says, Reducto! And there's a loud explosion that happens as stone and whatnot goes flying everywhere. And the quad is sort of covered in stone. And he looks at you and smiles. And you can hear this like ringing in your ears.
Thank you. I set off.
And you can't hear it, but you can see maybe out of the corner of your eye, Miss Nanny Buckland is sort of yelling and looking around wildly. And you can see James with a big smile on his face, and he takes something out of his robe. It looks like a piece of parchment or something that's unfolding.
I just
And he
continue on to
taps
class.
his wand on it. And you can see him look down at it. And then he looks around and darts off.
Huh. Huh. I head to class with Professor Hagrid.
You head to class. And Hagrid is in the middle of walking with the students away. You can see Barney sort of tailing off behind the rest of the class.
I shuffle up and fall in with Barney. Yeah. Barney?
Alex?
How did your flowering go?
I think it went well. She liked them.
Yeah?
She told me to give Hagrid a fist bump. I didn't.
It's a large fist. It's pretty intimidating.
Yeah, I don't want a broken fist. How did yours go?
No idea.
That makes sense.
like there was things said, and then like it felt okay, and then there was some confusing stuff.
But what was
And
said?
then I can't remember exactly, just more the feelings of it in the
Alex,
moment.
what do you mean you can't remember? You need to remember.
Okay, I said, these are apology flowers and stuff.
Why?
And then-
Why did you say that they were apology flowers? You don't say that they're apology flowers. You just say, I got these for you.
Then how do they know it's an apology?
Because they know. Because they're mad at you.
Does that give them psychic abilities, or?
Oh, no.
I really don't understand girls at all.
No, I don't think either of us really do.
And I've been like best friends with the S.W.O.F.F. It's just gotten harder, and I was like, are you mad, Olive? And then
Why? Olive was there and you asked if she was mad?
yeah, and then she was like, would you get me flowers if I was? And I was like, of course I would. And then why is it? And then there was confusion and stuff, and then I felt kind of bad, and then Maisie said, really? And then I felt kind of okay, but now I'm even more confused. Why do we even have flowers if they can't apologize?
No, Alex, listen, this is what you do, okay? What you should have done was, if Olive was there, you should have said, oh, Olive, I don't want to leave you out. Here are some flowers for you too.
I should have led with the olive flowers just in case she was mad at me. No, flowers are not for mad people.
All right, Alex,
Why?
we need to do a lot of work. Maybe there's a class or something.
I don't see. I told you it was confusing. I think I guess we'll find out at dinner if it's good or bad. You just pay attention,
So if
and
everyone
then
could just follow me, we're gonna head through the forest over there, and then once we do, you're gonna be spreading this fertilizer around.
Oh, Alex, I don't think you have to worry about the fertilizer.
yeah.
And
I
that
don't-
is where we're going to end the episode today.
Oh my goodness.
Great session, everybody. Well done. Well done. We have some
sure.
end of session. We do. I need a good title for the episode today, folks. So chat.
I've got two. I've got two
Oh, yeah?
suggestions for you. One, apology flowers, or two, escort service.
Come on, that was good, right?
It was pretty good, yeah. We might go with escort service. I don't know. If chat comes up with a better one, though, we'll use that.
Daughter's escort service seems so much worse.
That'll totally be what James names it. Oh wow. We're gonna do some end of session stuff. We have some end of session stuff to do. Wow, that was a session. If you haven't done so, please make sure you're following all these wonderful people, though. Head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW, where you can follow them in all the places. Please go follow them. They're wonderful people, and they're wonderful role players, and you should totally follow them. Follows are free. Go do it. Please go support these lovely people. And if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Go support them. If you have just a little bit of money and you want to throw it their way, then go for that too. Whichever. They totally deserve it. They're great people, great role players. Make sure you're following us here, Table Story on Twitch and Table Story on YouTube as well. And we're at A Table Story on Twitter. Make sure you're joining the Discord for our conversations. There's lots of people that are really, really great with their spoilering on Discord, so they will let you know usually what some text is about in relation to a certain episode that's been shown for Witchcraft and Wizardry. Make sure that you come join us on the Discord and hang out, because we've got lots of like-minded people there that love role-playing games, and there's Quidditch and stuff that happens on the Discord, so come check it out. Come hang out. Otherwise, we're going to do our end of session stuff here, and that starts with our traits. And if any of you feel like you acted counter to any of your character's traits during the session.
Like my negative traits. They're so Alex. I think I nailed clueless, insecure, anxious, eccentric. I think I got those down pretty well.
Yep.
What a mess. Poor boy.
All right. Anybody feel like any of your traits were not...
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I feel like one of mine I'm not really utilizing, or it doesn't really suit Olive anymore, but I'm not quite sure what would be in place of it. Her lowest rank negative trait is aggressive, and I think that was more true in previous years, and I think not so much now.
Does anybody else have any ideas? The
I feel like you're like a silent aggression. What would that be?
I feel like the
Passive aggressive.
yeah. I feel like there is an aggression there still. Maybe not necessarily like a. I think like a 5th spot aggression's still fine for now. But I think you're
What
right to
about-
flag it as something to keep an eye on. But like in
Yeah.
terms of like just going for things, aggression.
I feel like it's
I
more
think you still got
determined
some
than
of that.
aggressive. I feel like it comes in
That's fair.
hand in hand with determined. Like, I don't.
Which I
feel you're
have.
Yeah.
Really aggressive to people for
Yeah.
the sake of being aggressive. It always comes hand in hand with something else, like being determined or being like protective, or like it always comes with something else.
She can be kind of, I guess, then maybe manipulative, because she
I was thinking
maybe
that.
she maybe uses situations or circumstances to express that fake
I
aggression.
got that already, right?
Yeah.
That's my second highest one,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just throwing up a peace sign.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mergs.
It does the fade.
I think if you wanted
and just
to-
the camera
Yeah.
fades.
I think if you wanted to replace aggressive, then yeah, you could probably do. You could do that. I think that's.
I think
I
she's
just don't
looking
know-
for one that might work in place of it, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, trader.
Wow.
Horrific.
Wow. So that shipping price on those apology flowers is going to be quite steep from Scotland.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Well, we
I'll
can take
think
some
it
time to
over.
think about it.
Yeah.
I wonder as well. I don't think Maisie's moved away from being fair, but I don't think that fair should be her locked top positive trait anymore. I think it should still be in there, but I certainly don't think it should be like the most like top. Yeah.
Okay.
You could unlock that.
Yep.
Because you were being
Can
totally unfair to Alex.
Can I unlock that now?
Yeah.
And do I use my XP or do I? How does that work?
Well, normally you use your XP to unlock traits and stuff, but I think we can sort of substitute that for the like end of session stuff. We can say it's like unlocked and potentially, it could be moved.
Okay. So I unlock is one stage and then moving is another stage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Anybody else? No. Okay. Moving on to relationships. It's to add a +1 or a -1 to a relationship with the other player characters. If you grew closer to someone, it's a +1. If you feel like you've grown further away, that's a -1 to that relationship, and you gain an XP.
I'm gonna give a +1 to Clem because she's gonna help me take a tea bath.
I'm gonna give a +1 to Olive because I think when you share the big emotion like that, even if there's not something that you can say, it's a bonding moment.
Okay.
This one's hard.
Murgle's waiting
I
for
mean,
your answer
A
first.
+1 could go to Ashley Indigo. That's,
There it is. It actually couldn't. We're talking about the PC relationships here, Murgs.
It was a joke.
I know it was.
Wax Steven.
I'll give a +1 to Maisie for that same interaction.
Okay.
I'm not sure I should do. It's so up and down and confusing and. Like, is that a +1 or a -1 for
Alex
Maisie?
is going to give himself an ulcer by the time he's 15.
Is it a +1 or a -1 for Maisie? Yes.
Yeah, or like maybe a -1 for Olive, just for the I don't understand what's happening there sort of thing. Gosh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go +1 for Maisie. +1 question mark for Maisie is what I'm going for. We'll see how it turns out.
By the way, normally I don't disclose the stuff that happens in the S.W.O.F.F chat, but there was some good S.W.O.F.F chat today. A lot of memes were made. And there's one in particular, the Millhouse one, that's everything's coming up Alex that Negs made.
Started it all up.
I don't know if I've ever seen the parallels between a character as closely before. Okay. Murgs, did we get yours?
No, not yet.
Stop
I'm trying to
making memes.
remember.
No, it's totally fine.
I'm
Take
not
as
making
much time as you need.
Oh my god. First of all, -1 to Olive. I'm so sorry.
Okay. -1 Olive. All right, it's time for the class's school rolls. And please keep in mind any bonuses you might have from anything before you make them. And go ahead. Roll plus your mind. Ooh. Rosie falling back into bad habits.
Old habits die hard.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Sorry.
Looks like we're starting with Olives there. Is that correct? Okay. So, let's see. Let's start with the Gryffindors. Olive starts off with a 12. That's 10 points. Maisie also with 10 points. And Clem with 5 points. 25 points to Gryffindor. Ooh. That's a good week for Gryffindor. Next up, the Hufflepuffs. Rosie, unfortunately. That's a rough way to start. Okay. Maybe I will help. We'll see.
Mind your business.
Okay, a 7 from me. Gets those 5 points back. And then a 3 gets rid of them again. Hey, sorry, Hufflepuffs. Next up, Alex. 10 points for Ravenclaw. Okay. Roll for Barney. Barney gets 5 points for Ravenclaw. And another 7 is 5 more points for Ravenclaw. Okay. The Slytherins. Cornelia and Lillian are going to add 15 points. And one last roll for Slytherin is 5 more points. So 20 points for Slytherin. Has Gryffindor in first place, Slytherin in second place, Ravenclaw in third, and Hufflepuff falling back to last place. Wow. I feel like that's all different from what we started with. That's an interesting turn of events, folks. It can happen. It can happen. We'll see what happens when Quidditch starts. We're not sure, because Quidditch can throw a monkey wrench into the points for sure. Next up, we're going to do our shout-outs and downtime moves. Shout-outs and downtime moves. Let's go around the room and let's do some shout-outs and downtime moves. Let's start off with Nega Oryx.
Hi. Hello. I said my hi the way I always do, because last time I was told that I didn't do it. And so, disappointed. Yeah. Coming in clutch this week. I got you. I'm Nega Oryx. I'm a full-time variety streamer. I'm a voice actor. I'm a host. I do lots of stuff on the internet. I'm going to be doing a month-long fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital next month. So if you want to help make a difference and childhood cancer, come on by and help be a part of that. I would really appreciate it. For now, I'm going to do... I think I'm going to throw a wild card in this week for my downtime move. And I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to try something I've never done before, and I'm going to try to join a club. Because why not, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I love that.
Oh, it's the best thing ever.
Rolled green all day.
Not so much now. Okay.
Next is at the end of the episode. Next, I was like, I could use an extra XP today. Let's try and join a club. Just grinding out that XP.
Thank you, Eggs. Let's go to Zygoticus next.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Zygoticus. I played Alex for you today, and my downtime move will be, I'm gonna go for social activities again, because that read between the lines help I need. But it's super hard to get. But at least then I can fix relationships.
You can always try to suggest it as well.
Right, but you know, I'd rather have the +1 before I do that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And success.
That's a 4. Alex's social activities don't go super well.
You're all shocked, I know. Oh, right, the rest of the stuff. I am Zygoticus. You can find me, Zygoticus, on all the internet places. May is coming up, and every year I do a little challenge called Every Day in May, where you do something every day in May. Year 1, I cycled. Year 2, I learned Japanese. And this year I'm going to be practicing guitar every day in May. So do a little thing or a big thing. It can be a challenge, just a fun thing, whatever it is. Just get involved. Do something that you've wanted to do, improves you, or whatever. Just do it every day in May. Set yourself a little challenge. Join on in. It's good fun. People do like yoga or reading or exercise or practicing or learning or whatever. Pick something. Join in. Hashtag every day in May. Thanks.
Thank you, buddy.
See ya.
Colo?
hello, I'm Colo. It's always weird when I say that. You can find me on the internet under the name Hello, it's Colo. It's so weird. Why did I pick this name? I played Maisie for you today. And Maisie would like to, look, do you know what? I had to talk with my community today and I was like, guys, I'm so bad at these outros. I really need some help. Like, I had this conversation and do you know what the best suggestions were? I'm going to read them out to you. I'm serious.
I'm very ready for them.
This is from Chisels. This is from DJ Chisels. Hi, I'm Colo, International Ginger of Mystery. Right, and this was the second. This is Cypher. Hi, I'm Colo. I play games. I play them wrong, but I have a lot of fun doing it. I mean, that's really accurate. Anyway, so hi, yeah, that's me. And I would like to please play some Quidditch because, you know, it's been tough, and that's hopefully what she knows, right? Yeah, okay, that'll do.
Okay, a 9 will get you basically a +1 forward to any rolls related to Quidditch in the next session.
We're going to be playing Quidditch next session? You know, I'm great. It's wonderful. Hi, I'm Colo. I'm an international ginger of mystery who plays games wrong on the internet and has a lot of fun. I don't know. Come hang out. It'll be fantastic. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on social media. It'd be pretty great. Thanks for being here. I've had a lovely time. One day I'll make sense. It's not today. It's not today.
I think you made sense, Colo. You did a great job. Thank you, Colo. Luxie.
Hi! Sorry, I was a little over. It was like that, but angry. Hi! Hi!
It's like that, but you'd had your coffee.
I'm all hyped up on memes. I want to study. Hear me out. Rosie could use the help. I think we could all see that. So I'm just gonna do a little mind roll. And I'm not studying. I actually used my book as a plate for my dinner. So no knowledge was obtained. Because that was a 4.
The time that you would have spent studying was trying to clean up the book so that you could actually use the book.
Oh, dang it. I forgot I ate my roast beef sandwich on my book. Hello. My name's Lexi Games. I am a variety streamer on Twitch, but did you know that I'm also gay? I am.
No! Really? Wait, stop. What?
We had no idea, Lexi.
My point is, there's a point. If you like queer lifestyle stuff, or me, or pregnancy, I have a TikTok dedicated solely to me and my fiance's journey getting pregnant, which is not something you see very often in a queer couple. I promise I'm not just letting you know I'm gay. I hope that you know that by now. Anyway, sorry about that. Thank you. It's Lexi's Life on TikTok. Bye.
Whack, I just want you to know it's incredibly inappropriate to laugh in someone's face when they come out to an entire room of people.
It was the way that she did
First time.
Did you know?
It was so aggressive. Oh, God. I love you, Luxie. Too good.
I have nothing to say to you.
It's a great TikTok. It's very informative. I follow you on TikTok.
There is
Which
For 5 hours.
Should I?
I follow your fertility journey on TikTok. Is that?
Thank you. That's very sweet. That's not weird. That's very sweet. It's very nice.
Murgles.
Oh no. Okay. So wait. What am I doing? Okay.
Shout out. Downtown.
What?
So you start writing our outros.
We can do it. It's so uncomfortable. Okay, here's the thing. I would like to do some studying. I think
Okay.
is probably the best call. So,
It's a mind roll.
yeah.
A 9. You get a +1 forward to your next class's school downtime move. Write that down. Make sure you remember.
Heck yes. Okay.
Who are you?
Cool.
Where can people find you and all that stuff? What do you do on the
Hello.
internet?
I'm Murgles. I'm an animator and a storyboard artist, and I'm making a film live on my stream. So on my channel at Murgles, twitch.tv/Murgles. You can come check me out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm actually at like shot 20 of 42 rough animated shots, which is very exciting. We're getting close to halfway on rough. We still got to clean it and then color it and then composite all the shots and then do the edit. It's like a thing. But anyway, I'm doing all of that live on my stream. So if you're interested in how animated films get made, you can come check it out. And yeah, sometimes I also play Animal Crossing. So if you're just into some like chill times. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Murgles. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your Headmaster of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. The adolescent teenage awkwardness today was really just so stellar. It was also just a mirror of my adolescence, which is so painful. And yeah, that was yeah. Everything's coming up, Alex. Which is kind of what I want to name the episode, if I'm honest. But like,
that's a good one. Yes, yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us here today, chat. As always, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Much love. Thank you for the love and the support. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hanging out on the Discord and just being awesome. We appreciate you. And thank you so much to my wonderful cast. Thank you, Colo. Thank you, Luxie. Thank you, Murgles. Thank you, Nega Oryx. And thank you, Zagonicus, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure doing this show every week with you wonderful people. And it always makes my face hurt, which is what you want when you're doing a role playing show. So thank you so much for being you. I'm looking forward to see what happens next week. And if you want to see what I'm up to, I run another show on this channel called Rime of the Frost Maiden. That's on Fridays. That's D&D 5th edition. We also have another D&D show that's on Thursdays called Mistlight that just started. Make sure you check that out. We have a new show coming up in just a little bit. That's coming up in less than 2 weeks. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And if you missed it, we might have a teaser for you for that. We might play. And thank you so much for being here, everybody. I do stuff on my channel as well. Tomorrow, we're going to continue on with the Whack Designs a TTRPG thing that I'm doing, which is me designing a TTRPG. And you get to see my weird process for it, which is just pure chaos. Because that's the way that my brain is. So come join me and watch me have brains leak out my ears while I try to think, because thinking is hard. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.